sound.
Grammarly works where you work. There's no more.
Live. YouTube is always hit and miss. Always hit and miss.
Consider this an invitation to my gangster nation.
Always something, you know? Always something. There we go. I think I figured it out what's going on. There we go. Now we're cooking. There we go. All right. We're cooking. Welcome, everybody. We're cooking. All right. We're live, baby. We are live on all streams. And now we can sync the audio, right? We sync the audio that way. How's everybody doing today? Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show with your friends, and we're going to have my lovely co-host up here in just a moment. So let's send her an invite so that way we can talk to Jesse, because we just adore Jesse so much. So let's see here. No guests to invite. Here we go. Hi, Jesse. How are you? Welcome to the Ledger Lounge with Ozthecryptogoat. And don't you just look stunning today? Is today Halloween?
Wait. Ah! Don't do that. No, I just did my hair. Oh, look it.
There's a... don't look now, but there's a ghost behind you. There's a hooded apparition hanging behind you. Chat,
no, it's...
Chat, there's a ghost standing behind Jesse.
Oh, they said the overlay. How do you make it into 2 parts, Oz? Because yours, you can't see your screen.
Oh, I know. I put you on as the main screen just to say hi.
Okay, hi.
I saw a ghost, Jesse.
No, it's my other business. I'm selling stuff, and it's actually doing really well. So, but I have to literally find things like at the thrift store. I like get 12 things for $30, and then I can turn around and sell it for about $200-300.
I think you have like a loud fan on or something.
All right, give me a minute.
Blowing into the mic. Do you have a fan on? Is that what it is? I have a fan on here, but I have noise canceling technology. We are living in the future, ladies and gentlemen. The future where I can have a fan blasting in the studio and you guys hear nothing. What a day and age we live in. There she is. Hi, Jessie. I'm going to put Jessie on the screen because she's just so much better to look at than me. Hi, Jessie.
Is the sound better?
So much better. But there's still a ghost behind you.
It's a coat.
That is a ghost.
It's not a ghost. It is not a ghost.
I know a ghost when I see one, okay? Don't
yeah,
you lie
no.
to me.
I don't lie, and I guess from the back, I guess it looks a little cultish from the back.
It looks creepy. It
I had
looks
to take
like
pictures of it.
It looks like you wear that and you dance around a fire at night and say weird things.
Maybe I do. That's none of your business.
Yes. Yes. Everyone's trying to get into live right now. G-Rod, maybe later, right? But I'll tell you what, we have a great community on the Discord, and we are day trading together, ladies and gentlemen. And it's pretty sweet. We're printing money, baby. We are printing money. Even on the bad days, like, we're still doing all right. Like, we're making money still. Turn the guest request off. I did. I took care of it. Yeah, we're making money. TikTok seller, are we making money in there or what? It's awesome. Make sure you guys get in the TA class and join the Discord and print money with us, baby. What's up, Justin Kelly? How you doing, brother? We are just ecstatic. My question for you guys, chat, 100%, absolutely 100%. Yes, that. And if you were in the class, you'd know that is that's an inside joke. Oh man, we're having a good time. We are laughing and having a good time. I mean, I'm literally trading with you guys for like 6 hours straight. We're just day trading together all day long. And like, we're calling out bangers. I'm TAing it and we're just stacking chips. We are stacking our bags from alt season, baby. Oh, let's talk about this. Jesse, I had to save them from the Pudgy bull trap. Oh, no way, it was a bull trap.
I saw that.
The Pudgy bull trap. I'll tell you what, it's been a lot of those. It's been a lot of bull traps, but we're TAing so well that it doesn't matter. We just go to the next one and we make our money back. Hey, you guys want the real printer? It's at Ozthecryptogoat. This guy don't run out of ink. Absolutely. We really don't. We really don't. They tried gaslighting
They
me
really
into
did try to
seeing
gaslight us.
the chart wrong. Oh my, that's so funny. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, TikTok seller, he is in the TA class and he he's almost as good as me. I'm going to be out of a job here, ladies and gentlemen. He is so good. So good. I'm so proud of him.
Smart kid.
I was like, bro, I swear I go. I'm looking at the damn chart. Nice. Good for you, brother. I'm so happy to see just how much you've advanced as a trader since being on this show. What's it been? How long have we been on the show here together, TikTok Seller? It's been like, what, 6 months? And I've been training you for TA for like 2 months.
It's been since January, though.
Yeah, it's been
We've
like
been
6
on.
months.
We've been on a show since January.
Well, not really. We were on Mega Crypto show in January. We started in February. But we, as traders and in the TA class, TikTok Seller's been in there for 2 months. And my guy is killing it. Dude, I'm so proud of you, bro. So glad. The dude is a chart reading guru with a crystal ball. That's what he is. G-Rod says, join the Discord and pay for the TA class $100 per month and you will make it back in your first trade. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Everything that I offer you guys, it'll pay for itself, but you have to apply yourself. You know, if you're not applying yourself, then you're not going anywhere. G-Rod became a deluxe subscriber and was like messaging me, and we were working on coaching and stuff. And he was very much like, I need to get things going. Things are moving. I'm like, I understand, but it takes time to like learn this stuff. And so I was like, you need to invest in yourself and you need to invest in education. And so he got in the TA class. He hasn't even been in one class yet. And he's just in the group trading with us. And because we're there holding his hand and going along and teaching him as we go, and he will get all the classes. He's going to get everything tonight, right? He's still trading and making money and paying for his classes now before he's even taken one class. And he's only going to get better. That's what I'm saying, guys, is I can literally take you in under my wing, get in under my wing, and we start trading together. And you're basically we're all making the same trades together. We're group trading, and that way I can help guide you guys and keep you from making mistakes, because mistakes are made. We make bad calls and we learn from them, but I'm able to show you and explain to you what happened. You know, I'm able to show you like, hey, this is where we change our strategy. This is what we can do better. As long as you guys don't stay in the spa for 12 hours. Guys, G-Rod bought spa, and I was in and out of this thing, right? I got in, I made a little bit of money, and I got out, and my guy sat in there for 12 hours in spa, like just waiting for it to do something more. Yeah, he made money, but 12 hours stuck in a project where we traded 30 other trades by the time he got out of spa. So he's learning. Laura, how's it going?
Poor guy.
Glad to see you. Francesca says the spa for 12 hours. Yeah, the spa was a coin that he got into, and it's just this inside joke now. Guys, we are having so much fun in the Discord. I'm literally live there most of the time. I'm never here on TikTok anymore. We are in Discord like 24/7. Click the link in my bio, join the Discord, reach out to me if you want to join the TA class. If you're having second thoughts about the TA class and the group trading with us, just ask anyone that's in it what we're doing, and they're just going to be like, they'll try to shake you. Please listen to the man. He's trying to help you. I would love to join, but it's hard for me to trust anyone these days. Hey, don't trust me. Trust the chat. Random people from the internet have joined my group, and we are now trading together, and we are making money. That's the name of the game. I took hardcore XRP hodlers and turned them into advanced traders overnight. That's what we're doing. Alexa's in the class as well, and she's even been in some of our chats. We missed you, Alexa, by the way. Yes, Jesse is back. Jesse is also in the Discord in when we do the group trading. We were hoping to have you there last night, Alexa, but we missed you. No problem. We'll catch you on the next one. But we want to open a good space for the ladies to come to. So if you're a lady in crypto and you want to join, we've got girls in the chat too, and we make sure that you guys have a chance to speak and learn and everything right. We want to make sure that you feel comfortable. It is a bit of a boys club, but I want to move away from that. I want it to be a girls club, right? I want it to be whatever you girls want, and maybe you guys start your own tangent. Who knows, right? I don't know what you girls do when us guys are not around, but if that's something you want to do, we'll create a safe space for you guys. Yes, thank you, Oz. I learned a lot with your classes. Thank you, Alexa. I'm here to help. I'm here to teach. I want to see you succeed. Let me tell you something. I have nothing to gain from pumping the market. Okay? I don't hold crypto. I have a small bag of crypto that I trade. Most of everything I have is in defense stocks. Okay? And I live off the dividends. So I have no reason to lie to you about crypto. But when we swing trade, we're all doing it together. We're making the trades at the same time. I'm like, hey, I'm in this one. I'm out of this one. And we're all in it together. Swing trade, and we're swing trading, we're high frequency trading, we're long-term trading, we're doing everything all at once, and we're learning it all hands-on. And if you don't want to learn with real money, then that's cool. You can trade with fake paper money. G-Rod says we move candles. Absolutely. Our group chat, when we buy these things, we literally move candles. We create FOMO in the market because we're moving money. We literally do. Sell before G-Rod. Yes, dude. G-Rod is a freaking dude. G-Rod's a whale in the group, bro. Like, if you don't sell before G-Rod, the dude will create the most massive red candle you've ever seen. It's crazy. G-Rod starts the bump. I know, right? We get in, and then G-Rod gets in, and it creates FOMO in the market, and everybody just freaking piles in. Big Baller's in there as well. He's putting in fat bags, and we're all pulled together. So we're all trading and buying at the same time at the same price, and it creates a wave of FOMO into the market, and everybody else just starts coming, and we've got our finger on the sell button, and then we're out. That's it. That's really all it is. We're a liquidity pool is what we're doing. And we're seeing the market move, but we're TAing it, and I'm calling the tops on these. I'm like, all right, it's done, it's cooked, let's get out, let's get to the next one. And then we do another one. We'll do 10, 15 of these in one night. Alexa says, it's true, they have been getting in the God candles. Absolutely. Catching God candles. It is fabulous. Too much risk to lose all your money if someone sells before you. No.
That's true.
That
is
together,
true, though.
But we work together. We are a team, okay? We have a strategy set in place, and we all work together. Everyone tells each other. We are not working against each other.
Stay away from Wolfie, or Wolfie, or whatever you want to call it.
And we're going to get into that in just a minute. I will tell you right now, we are a small community, and we are helping each other trade. We are not using each other as exit liquidity. We are using FOMOers as exit liquidity. And we're talking about the market moves way beyond what we're buying at. Okay? We're calling God candles. We're creating a small little candle that in turn creates like a huge candle because of it. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Look at TikTok seller. It's calling out projects in the chat right now. That's how locked in we are. Oh, thank you very much, Francesca. Appreciate you. Francesca, thank you for the hand hearts and the hearts as well. Francesca, thank you for the heart me. Revolution, thank you for the 10 popular votes. AB Ryder, thank you for the heart me. Revolution, thank you for the heart me. Francesca with the hat and mustache. I actually have the hat here. I'm going to put the hat on later, ladies and gentlemen. I have the hat and mustache, but I have my headphones on. Look at, you don't even have to send the hat and mustache anymore, guys. You don't even have to send the hat and mustache. I am the hat and mustache, right? But if you guys are skeptical about the group trading, just get in the Discord and hang out with us, talk with us, see what we're doing, okay? And then the proof is in the pudding. You're going to see it. Everyone is just excited and making tons of money. The market moves sideways and we're making money. The market's going down and we're making money. The market's going up and we're freaking, the money's falling out of our pockets and we don't know what to do with it. Hi, Mother of Dragons. How are you? I have to say, Mother of Dragons, I hope you have your SXT bag. Mine is so packed right now. SXT is the most bullish chart I've seen in the market lately. We were talking about SXT today and we were doing some calculations, and just based off of the people that are on Twitter talking about SXT, if they all put in $1, it could send
Oh my gosh.
it could send the price to almost $1 just from the Twitter alone. And that's not Bitcoin dominance. We could see dollars on SXT this cycle. We were doing the math. Francesca, thank you for, that was for Revolution. Jellyfish for the Revolution. Awesome.
Thank you.
Francesca, thank you for the 10 roses. Mother of Dragons with the popular vote. Francesca with the TikToks, 10 TikToks. And 4 finger hearts. Thank you so much. Looks like we got some perfume from Francesca and a donut and a hat and mustache. Thank you very much. JFM, thank you very much as well. Let's see here. Send the hat and mustache, guys. Send the hat and mustache. Because I am the hat and mustache. SXT to dollars next cycle, not this one. No, Jason, we already did the math. We've been talking about this a few days. It could go to $1 this cycle. This cycle. And we did the math on how much liquidity it would take. And the people that follow it on Twitter, no. It's going to $1. It's definitely going to 50 cents. I will tell you that right now. It's going to 20 to 50 cents for sure in the next couple weeks. Like,
we don't know that.
I say within
we could
a
get
month
bad
or so,
news.
Within a month
We could
or
get
so,
bad news.
no, dude, this thing is the most bullish chart I've ever seen. And it's starting to get sentiment on Twitter. It's just starting to get narrative, right?
But we also have to be realistic that bad news can always shift one way or another.
All right,
I know you're excited. I know
so
you
excited.
want this to happen. And you're probably correct, but let's not, elevate people's hopes too much.
All right. I don't want to shill. But I will tell you, out of every chart that I've seen, everything lines up. Everything lines up. The stars are aligned on this one. And you have an opportunity to get into it. It's going to go to 16 cents. So that's a given.
That's more realistic.
That's a given.
Yeah.
Like, that is happening 100%. I can put my bags on that right now. How do we know the Discord? I have never used Discord. So the Discord link is in my bio. I would definitely tell you to get locked in. Ada the Diamond. Oh yeah, Ada is going to be another gem. Ada is going to see an all-time high. I have reassessed my calculations, and I think we see all-time highs in a lot of projects, and I think that I have a new thesis. Jesse, have I told you about my thesis?
Yes.
Which one? Because I have a couple we're going to
PayPal?
cover today.
PayPal.
That's a different thesis. That is a
Okay,
good
well,
one. We're gonna
there's
save
more
that
than
for
one.
later. Okay.
Okay.
I have
Look
so
at
many
P&G,
theses,
please.
chat. I have theses up the wazoo. Okay. I have been so plugged into crypto lately and deep diving. I have so much, just my brain is like filling with information.
Can you real
Link
quick
is
look
my-
at P&G?
PNG?
For
Yeah. since it's for TikTok seller, I will. Otherwise, I would say
That's why I said.
because if you're in the TA class, okay, and you're making high frequency trades, I'm gonna look into it for you quick.
Yeah, Link
Oh,
is a good one.
look
I
at-
have money in that
This
one.
is what I'm talking about, chat. We're getting in these trades like here and here, and then it's freaking sending. And these low cap coins, it does not need to move much. Okay? It does not need to move much. It's doing that sideways thing, but that doesn't mean that it's toast. I think its last high is probably it on this run. So it should probably come back up to retest 13. But the 1 minute still looks bullish. So it'll definitely come back up here and retest 13.8. And then that could be it. Unless it's making a reversal, which it probably is because it's a double bottom, which is a reversal. So this thing could full send. It's very possible. And it's a descending broadening wedge here, which is bullish. I think this one takes off, baby. That looks bullish to me. Are you using leverage? I'm from Canada and leverage is restricted in my area. No leverage. We are using absolutely no leverage. Yeah, this thing should send up here, bro. I mean, 16.74. It could do that. It could also stop out here at 15, right? Thanks, Dev. You got it, bro. And we're working on a trading bot right now. So check it out. I got the paper right here. I met this guy at Rare Evo, and he makes trading bots. He codes trading bots. And he's going to code us a trading bot for our strategy so that it moves all of our money together at the same time. So nobody is stepping on anybody's toes. And it's just print, 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 print. And it'll just be one after the other. And we can do like 15, 20 of these at one time. Simon, I will get to your TA in just a minute. So we want to talk about some things, right? With the show. So bear with me. If you're in the TA class, I'm going to do TA for you because I understand that you're doing high frequency trades and I got to get you in and out. So Simon, please bear with me. Let's talk about the big news today. All right. The big news. Trump spoke at the White House today after he gaslit us yesterday. Jesse, elaborate on what happened. What happened?
Okay, so we all got the notification that it was going to be, what was it, like 9 or something p.m. I don't know, that he was going to go live last night, and there was this, it was an urgent message, and then even the White House, you know, was like, oh, we'll be with you shortly, and even online, it was like, oh, you know, they're delayed, and then they're like, oh, no, it's tomorrow. I'm like, no, you guys said it was tonight, and they just gaslit us, like, oh, we never said that, and then they took it off the White House page, and they're like, if you're like waiting for a date and they never show up, like that's what it felt like. And then they were even an hour late today with a urgent message that ended up being a nothing burger. But like and nobody talked about it. Like we were all waiting. All 6 of us, or how many, 8 of us were all hearing the same thing, yet nobody said anything about it. Like we all heard it, and then they just acted like it didn't happen.
All right, I think CTSI is cooked. We've seen this before. It shoots up, and then it shoots up again the next time. It goes about halfway. Same here. Up the next time about halfway. It's shot up here, and then it's kind of stopped out. Now, that doesn't mean that it doesn't kind of like create higher highs and higher lows and shoot up to something new.
You have to switch switch back
Here, hold on. So
when you're showing a chart.
CTSI could continue, right? But what we've seen in the past is it shoots up like that, it wicks down, and then it retraces to the closing of the candle. So it shot up. Now it's retracing. If we put this in the 1 day, let's take a look. Hey, in the 1 day, though, it looks bullish as hell, right? It's creating higher highs. So there's no reason why over the next week, this thing's not up to 14 cents. In a week, this thing could be at 14 cents. It's a double bottom. All right. That's just in the hour that it's coming back down. But look at this. Chat. That's a double bottom. This thing's coming up to like 11 to 12 and a half cents. It looks good, Seamont. Looks good. I'd hold on to that one. That looks like a keeper. And it'll probably send past that. I think that it comes up here. Excuse me. 1480. 1480.
And just in case anyone missed the speech today, you didn't miss anything. All they're doing is moving Space Force to Alabama, and the whole "is he dead" thing was like a jokey kind of joke, but nothing really was answered. And then they had that picture of the window being open, and he goes, "Oh, that's AI. That's not real."
The windows don't open.
The windows don't open, but we all saw the videos of the window open. And so he's going to start, I think it's like a way to start messing with us that what we're seeing isn't real.
Honestly, I don't think he was lying. That seemed legitimate. And honestly, I know how it works.
Or they're messing with him. Or they're messing with him.
I think it's AI. Come on. There was so much AI crap floating around about him. Let's watch the video, chat.
President Trump, something completely different, but about a big viral social media trend over the weekend. How did you find out over the weekend that you were dead? You see that?
No.
People didn't see you for a couple days. 1.3 million user engagements as of Saturday morning about your demise.
Really?
You didn't see that?
You know, I have heard, it's sort of crazy, but last week I did numerous news conferences, all successful. They went very well, like this is going very well. And then I didn't do any for 2 days, and they said, there must be something wrong with him. Biden wouldn't do them for months. You wouldn't see him. And nobody ever said there was ever anything wrong with him, and we know he wasn't in the greatest of shape. No, I heard that.
Am I the only one who can't hear it?
Now, you knew I did an interview that lasted for about an hour and a half with somebody, and everybody saw that was on one of your competitors.
Okay.
I did numerous shows and also did a number of truths, long truths, and I think pretty poignant truths. No, I was very active over the weekend. They also knew I went out to visit some people at the club that I own, pretty nearby on the Potomac River. And no, I've been very active actually over the weekend. I didn't hear that one. That's pretty serious stuff. Well, it's fake news. You know, it's just it's so fake. That's why the media has so little credibility. I knew they were saying, like, is he okay? How's he feeling? What's wrong? I said, I just left. And it's also sort of a longer weekend, you know, it's Labor Day weekend. So I would say a lot of people know I was very active this Labor Day. I had heard that, but I didn't hear it to that extent. Go ahead, Peter.
So that was the big news. Trump is alive, ladies and gentlemen. Trump is alive. Do you believe it, Jesse, or is it a robot? We can't hear you. You're muted.
I think he's super sick, to be completely honest with you. But they're never going to tell us that. His eyes, I don't know if everyone was looking, they were like swollen and red. Like they had him covered. His hands stayed behind the podium as much as possible. I think he's, like we were saying, he either passed away and they're faking it, or he is really ill and they're trying to keep that as confidential as possible, because they have an agenda that they're using him to push.
Trump would say you're fake news. How do you respond to that?
I'm fake news?
Yeah.
He created fake news. How would he know?
I'll tell you this though. Him being dead, it was a joke. We all knew he wasn't dead, but there was so much rumor and speculation roaming around. It was hard to decide what could be the case.
It was funny. No one actually believed that. If they will hide the Epstein stuff, they would hide deaths. Now that I believe too. But nobody was like serious. We were like joking around like, this guy goes on TV every day. Where has he been? And that's true. He's always got to be in front of the camera. So for him to step away that long and then schedule something he doesn't show up to, it's very suspicious.
It is suspicious.
He was just sad because I didn't like him. Good.
I'll tell you this. It was fishy how they gaslit us about
I know.
coming. It's like, and we were expecting bad news, you know? And we actually did have bad news and they swept it under the rug. Let's read the bad news. U.S. military strikes drugs carrying boat from Venezuela, Rubio says. Do you know anything about this, Jesse? You want to elaborate on it before I read it?
I don't know if people saw. So the president finishes his speech, and immediately afterwards, Marco Rubio released I don't know if it was on Truth Social or X, Trump's the best president ever. Sure, bro. Okay, so he released a statement, and it said that they led military strikes against a cartel boat that was hauling drugs away from Venezuela to the Caribbean. And they just kind of let that out, like, oh yeah, and by the way, we did this anyways. And then they just kind of went on about their day. Like, he didn't really address it in his speech that he was talking about nonsense, but right afterwards, we found out that they were shooting down boats in the ocean.
Yeah. And I will tell you this, like, Trump does some good things, he does some bad things, right? But I'm not here to glaze Trump. Okay, what we're here to do is we're here to get the facts of what's going on, right? So the fact of the matter is that Trump was unseen. They gaslit us about the White House press briefing. And then when it all comes out, everything's like, oh, it's sunshine and rainbows, guys. Everything's great. And then literally right after that is this military strike on Venezuela boats, right? And no one's talking about this. No one's talking about the strike on the boats. Everyone's saying, oh, SpaceX is coming to wherever.
Space Force.
Space Force.
Don't get it wrong.
Sorry, Space Force. Excuse me. Got to get my
facts
facts straight.
funnier.
Yeah. Space Force, you know? That's the big news here, guys. Everybody, Space Force, that's the big news. Don't look at Venezuela. Okay, it's all Space Force. We're going to Mars. Okay, and we're going to mine the rare earth minerals, and we're going to send the AI. It's going to be great. It's going to be beautiful. Everybody says so. They say Mars is the greatest planet of all time. I don't think so. They say it's the United States. The United States is the greatest planet of all time.
And really, the reason why they delayed it to today, because they knew they were going to strike them this morning, which is pretty much what happened. So it was like, okay, we can't do it tonight because people are going to know by tomorrow. So we better do that press conference tomorrow. And right before the press conference, let's get this out of the way. And then we can release that information afterwards and nobody's going to care.
Yeah, what they want is a fluff piece to cover up the real news because they're propping up the markets because I think that alt season is coming and they don't want to kill the bull run, right? That's why they bring out the whole Wolfie coin right before he's supposed to make a briefing to create FOMO, and then he doesn't come out and they gaslight about it, so that brings the price back up a little bit, you know, and then they brush the Venezuela thing under the rug. Dude, let's bring up Wolfie coin. Okay, look at this.
And no disrespect for you who bought it, knowing that this family rugs every single coin they have put out, that was a dangerous move. Like, you really risked a lot on a coin that every time they put one out, they rug it.
You know what's funny is, because of this, it came out and like people in the chat on Discord, they were like, I bought so much of this. I bought like $100 grand. I'm going to be able to quit my job and all this stuff. And I was like, bro, you're about to get rugged. This isn't the right chart. What is it? WLFI?
And it's like a meme coin with extra steps, but they won't let anyone call it a meme coin, but they can't call it a utility coin either. So they're like, I mean, it's in the middle. That's a meme coin with extra steps.
If you bought Wilfie, this is you right now. Crying. Crying. Okay, here. I got an emoji for you. Here's your sign. That's you. All right? If you bought Wilfie coin, that's you. Literally, the moment this thing peaked, the Trumps unlocked 20% of the supply and dumped on you. Show them YZY. TikTok seller says, looks like spa. Dude, this guy is sitting in the spa right now. Just chilling in the spa. Waiting to get out. Guys, don't be like this guy, okay? For the love of God. How many of you here think that the Wilfie coin is the World Liberty Financial Institution coin? Do you guys really think that this is World Liberty Financial? This is not World Liberty Financial. World Liberty Financial is traded on the stock exchange. You meatheads. You guys will buy anything, I swear to God. This is traded on the stock exchange. It is not a crypto. It has to do with crypto, but it is not a crypto native token. This is a meme coin.
They're two different entities. That's what I'm saying. They're two totally different games, two totally different things.
And if you put in on Google, Wilfie crypto utility, is it a meme coin? Well, now if you ask it directly if it's a meme coin, or if you ask it what its utility is, it will give you, no, it's a utility coin. It will lie to you. If you ask it the right questions, it will say, well, it has elements and characteristics of a meme coin, such as the association with the political figures and high volatility. Wilfie has a governance utility that sets it apart from purely meme-based tokens. The coin was founded by Donald Trump and his family, with earlier marketing relying heavily on the political connection. However, the official Wilfie token for the World Liberty financial ecosystem was designed with specific functions, okay? And basically, its functions are governance, okay? It's Shiba Inu. This is the same coin as Shiba Inu. It's a meme coin, but the people that own it have voting rights to govern it, to vote on the direction that it goes. That is it. It's a freaking meme coin, ladies and gentlemen. You've all been played. Sorry, but there you go. You were better off riding that fake Wilfie that ran up for the last month prior to this release. Exactly. You got dumped on by Trump. Trump was holding most of the supply and dumped on you. I feel bad for you guys. How does it feel to be a regular, everyday working American and to get played by your country's president? How does it feel to believe in something because he told you to, and then he rugs you?
But can we be clear, because this was TikTok Silent made a really good point. Who do you think bought that coin? Because it wasn't us. We didn't buy it.
Yeah.
So who do you think bought it? And who's the one who really got hurt from buying that coin?
Trump
the
supporters.
People that follow him religiously.
Yep.
And this is like the 4th time they have rugged their own supporters.
how many
they all
times
came out with these meme coins, and they're just like, oh, and it's like misleading, like, oh, this is the future of, and then they're like, oh, we gotta buy it up, and then he rugs it, and he just keeps stealing and stealing, and it makes me sad because these people are I may not agree with them, but
His
they're
supporters,
hardworking
though.
Americans. Yeah, but they're hardworking Americans who are putting, hoping for a better future, hoping to be financially stable, and then he's like, gotcha. Like, just kidding. Like, you really thought I was giving you something. I don't know. And everyone just kind of like became okay with it. I honestly don't understand.
I don't either. But I get it at the same time. These people are about their money. They're about their pockets, right? And they will rug you. Every single one of these creators that tells you that something's going to the moon, they're selling their bags at the same time. So this is why you can trust me and Jesse. Jesse, do you got massive bags and anything? You got a couple coins, right?
No.
You got a few.
I have a few here and there, but most of my things are in stable coins because right now the market is so volatile. Even the stock market took a hit today after Trump spoke. And it was, I knew I didn't want to be part of that. So I've been keeping, the news hasn't been good. So I've just been keeping mostly in stable coins. Diehard people for Trump are blinded by him. And that's true. And I think most people who look up to somebody like that are blinded. Like,
Yeah.
have you ever had
It's a cult.
somebody have you ever been with? What is it called? Blind love
It's
for
like a
somebody, and
toxic
everyone's
relationship.
right. And now they all have Stockholm syndrome, so like they can't rip away because they don't know how to have a personality now because this is their whole personality. So it's going to be an interesting world if he does leave it or moves on to do something else, because then what is their personality going to be?
Exactly. And also, I feel like the generation that supports Trump is very much like that boomer age, right? And they can't admit
Yep.
when they're wrong, right? So
That part.
so no matter how many times they get hurt, they will cling to it because they cannot admit, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe this wasn't the best choice. Instead, they will get dumped on every single time. They will get rugged by Trump every single time he comes out with one of these coins. And they're getting smarter, okay? They literally, this time, instead of just putting out a Melania coin, they put out a World Liberty Financial coin. They're getting smarter at rugging you. And they're just lining their pockets. Ladies and gentlemen, the ship is sinking and they are stealing the silverware, okay? And you're over here fighting them over the silverware when you could literally be getting to the lifeboat. That's what I'm trying to do.
It doesn't matter what side it was on. I know people are like, oh, the Democrats are terrible. So are the Republicans. They're all terrible. Their agenda is to pack their bags and leave us all in the dust. If you believe the Republicans care about you or the Democrats, you are sadly mistaken, and we're all heading downhill no matter who is in power.
Laura says, but who was the best choice, and keeping Dems in America would have been finished. That's the problem.
That's what I was responding to.
That is the problem, is we are a two-party system, and it's a uniparty, and they're both playing each other. Both sides are playing each other, and you are the pawn, and you are getting sacrificed. The answer is to say no, we're not going to take it anymore, and start a new party that actually cares about the American people and doesn't just pretend like it, doesn't gaslight them. But it's true. Everything that we knew we were going to get from Trump, the Dems were right about, and everything we knew we were going to get from Kamala, the Republicans were right about. There's no mistaking it. It was completely shit. All of it was bad. There was no winner in this election, if you ask me. No matter
we
who,
all lost.
Yeah, we all lost. Everyone lost. So it's time that we, the American people, wake up and we elect somebody that's just a regular guy. So I say revolution for president 2028. I say Jesse for president.
And the realization
I'll be your VP.
is that the problem is these old people need to go.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you are over the age of 60, you should not be able to have a seat in the Senate. And I know they're like, oh, well, that's ageism. Fine. But they
should
need
have to
to
do a
take
physical
a
then.
mental comprehensive testing every couple of months, all of them. Because these people are making laws for a future they're not going to live in. And this is Democrats and Republicans. This could affect us and our kids. Why do they get to make laws and they're not even going to be here?
Why do you think they'll never, get rid of Medicare? Because the old people are in control, right? And so they're like, they'll never do anything or touch that because those are the people that actually vote. And so they'll make, shitty laws in the government that doesn't matter as long as they keep their health care, because that's what the only thing that matters. Revolution. I think you should run for president.
No, I am too. People don't want the truth. They want the lies that make them feel better about themselves. And I don't try to be mean, and I don't try to be, negative. But people don't want the truth. They want the lie that makes them feel safe. And that's both sides are like, oh, we're going to protect you and take away guns. No, they're not. That's not going to protect you. That's ridiculous. And then the other side is, oh, we're not, these tariffs are great for the economy. No, they're not. You're paying for them. They're not bringing back business. You are paying for the debt. It's all a scam.
Yeah.
And TikTok seller said they would fake those exams of being mentally competent. I mean,
100%.
It's all it's a corrupt system. And we let it get worse and worse, and now we're paying the price. Well, we didn't let it get worse. The boomers let it get worse, and now all of us are paying the price for it, and that is insane to me.
Okay. We can
What?
cry and whine on TikTok about all the issues, right? We can cry and whine about it. How do we fix it? Let's start with Wilfie. How do we fix this problem? We pass legislation that keeps, the government and people affiliated with the government out of stocks and out of crypto. But the thing is Trump is saying, yeah, we're going to totally do that, right? We're going to do that, but not until I'm out of office.
Correct.
How crazy is that rhetoric?
Yeah.
That we'll do it, just not until I'm done.
Well, and not only that, when he first did it, the first two coins that came out, he got so much backlash for it, right? And then so he was like, I'll just use my kids. And so because in this, I don't know if you remember the first time his kids were more involved in the White House. This time they're on their own ventures. And he's like, I'll just have my kids do it. And then the kids came out with coins, and they're regging them too. They're meme coins that they're regging. Like, they find rich people, any rich people, find loops for everything. And it's like, okay, so we're playing by rigged rules. I mean, you're right. We can whine and complain. How do we move forward? We need to get rid of the people, all of them, every single one of them.
All the people.
Over.
So we just
All
unleash AI on the population and they death to humans?
No.
Because that's
what
it
another
sounded
part. Like. No, I mean, like, we need to tear down the establishment, leave the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and start all over again.
Ooh,
I mean,
like
I just want
all laws.
They need to go. They're all corrupt. They're in somebody's pocket. We need fresh people who have a future and are going to be in it.
I like that. I say we erase all laws except for the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights, and the Constitution. We keep those three, and everything else is out. And that's it. We don't need to write any other laws because those laws cover everything, right? And if a law needs to be changed, they amend the Constitution. They make a new Bill of Rights. And that's it. Nothing else. No executive orders, no unconstitutional edict. That's how we fix the problem. Is we go back, we take our sovereignty back as a nation, ladies and gentlemen. We learn the law and learn how to defend ourselves in court. so that way, when you are fighting this battle, you have the ability to stand up on the stand and defend yourself properly from the machine and explain to them that I am not your pawn. I am the living man and I will not be trifled with because I am free. The Declaration of Independence is sovereignty. It's literally your individual sovereignty. It's your way of saying you have no authority over me, and if you think you do, come and find out. That's what the Declaration of Independence means. It means there is no king, therefore I am king. You need to learn to stand upon your heel and fight the good fight, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't learn and don't want to learn, don't want to take the time to educate yourselves, just like here in the market. You don't want to educate yourself in the market. What you want to do is you want to buy a lottery ticket and hope for the best. You don't want to do the hard work that it takes to actually be free. Well, guess what? If you're not willing to put in the work, you don't deserve the freedom, if you ask me. So educate yourselves. Start diving and digging. I mean, you're making the first step. You're here, right? You're literally here right now. This is the first step. And this is how big changes are made, guys. It's not with one big change. It's with one step at a time in the right direction. Put one foot in front of the other. Take the next step, okay? If you think that you're powerless right now and you have no say and you can't help anyone, take the first step, okay? Get involved, get educated in the markets, and become wealthy so that you can join their little group of buddies and you can take the system down from the inside. Don't let the money corrupt you, because I'll tell you what, 90% of you guys are, when you make your money, you're going to go buy a Lambo. Don't buy Lambos, buy land, bros. You get what I'm saying? Go buy land. Don't buy Lambos. Buy land, bros. That's all I'm trying to tell
Bell
you.
made a good point. Bell, and I agree with this, there needs to be term limits, period. Because people being, even with the Supreme Court, there needs to be, this should not be a lifetime, no. There needs to be term limits on all of it. Not, I mean, I don't understand how some positions are, some of these people have been in here decades. Like, that should not be allowed.
They're not even there. They're in like the nursing home and they're like, being spoon-fed fucking go-gurts, and they're not even showing up for their jobs, and they're still collecting from us. We're still paying them.
Jay said crypto is pumping back up. Must be our great debate right now.
Absolutely. I'm telling you right now, this channel moves markets now. Obviously, we're moving small caps, but if you're in the Discord, we are literally moving markets. That's how big the Discord has grown and our trading community has grown. We are literally moving the markets and making the market do what we want it to do and making it work in our favor. We've literally taken what the big whales and the big institutions have done to the market, and we've created a small little bubble and a smaller version of that, and we're doing the same thing. Because I'll tell you what, the money just fits better in my pocket. So all the people that want to hodl and moon cheese, that's fine. I will put the money in my pocket. As long as Oz doesn't sell, we'll be good. Yeah. Honestly, dude, I've drained my bags, man. I'm stabled up, right? Actually, I'm in SXT, okay? But I'll tell you what, I'm not the majority in holder in SXT. That's Mother of Dragons, okay? When you see this thing rug, you'll know that Mother sold, all right? That is going to be you think this is a rug right here on the screen chat? Wait till you see Mother of Dragons rug SXT. She better let us all know before she gets out. That is the scariest thing, to think that Mother of Dragons is the largest holder of SXT right now. Mother of Dragons, please be nice. Yeah, I know, right? Mother, if you're listening, Yeah. Okay, she is listening. Mother, please don't rug us, okay?
We were literally talking about this last night. We're like, oh my gosh, if she sells, we are so done. We've got nothing.
Yeah. And oh, Mother, you got in the perfect price. I'm so glad that you bought when I told you to. And I will tell you this, Mother, you better hold on to that one. Okay. Now I know I was telling you to trade before. That sentiment has changed, and that's what's beautiful about what we're doing on Discord with the TA classes. There's a time for trading. There's a time for selling. There's a time for hodling. Okay. She says, "I'm holding, baby. Good. I will tell you when to get out, so I can get out first."
Yeah, she can adopt
She's
all
been
of us.
adding and adding. She's still adding to it. Oh my God, Mother, you're retiring this year. Mother, you're retiring this year for sure. And I tell you what, I am not going to be caught as her exit liquidity. Hell no. It is going to be the nastiest red candle you've ever seen in crypto history when that young woman sells. Oh my word. Y'all better have your freaking hand on the sell trigger when she says she's ready to sell. Even the banks are going to be fooled. Oh, I agree. 100%. I'll tell you guys, get in the Discord community. Okay, we're doing so much more content there. I'm literally there live on calls for like 6, 8, 10 hours sometimes. Bellstar says maybe I'll leverage it. Oh my gosh. I don't leverage trade. I don't condone it. We don't do any leverage trading. I might even buy some more today. Oh, good for you. I bought some more today. I'll tell you what, it looks juicy. It might pull back a little bit one more time. I'll tell you this, if it does pull back maybe 10, 12%, that should be the last pullback it gets before it freaking just goes crazy. I have never seen a more bullish chart in crypto as of right now. Everything looks bullish, but not like SXT. Everything is just like, it's like mind blowing how crazy it is. Like we were talking about this in the Discord last night, and I was just like, hey guys, I'm getting back into SXT, and they're like, how soon are we getting out? I was like, I'm not. I'm changing my strategy on it. I'm holding this thing, and I was showing them the chart and explaining to them everything because I'm teaching this stuff too, right? And I'm explaining everything that I'm seeing, and literally everyone was like, I'm buying it right now. I was like, me too. Like, I've never seen anything more bullish in crypto history. So, yeah, buckle up tight, guys. This is the big one. Are you buying the new IPO for September? Gemini IPO? Yeah, we're going to be doing that in Discord, by the way, because IPOs are a high frequency trade, okay? They are a pump and dump, so we will be trading the Gemini IPO. So make sure you join the Discord. If you're looking to do that, I'm going to call the top on this thing, and we're going to be out of it before we get creamed. Okay, so we're going to make money on this. That's what I started out doing in trading when I first started years ago. Since I was like 18 years old, I've been trading IPOs. And that's where I made most of my money, was with IPOs. But I had to learn over time, they are a pump and dump. It's basically a meme coin. It's a fundraiser, okay? So a lot of people, they buy into these things. They don't know, retail gets into them. They run like crazy and they never take profits. And they get stuck holding it, and then it usually gets passed down to their family member, and then their family member ends up owning Microsoft or Coca-Cola or Starbucks, which is great. You're creating generational wealth, but it's not something you're ever going to see. You can literally get in on these IPOs, get your Class A shares in them, get out, let it drop to the bottom, and then move that entire bag in and have a more exponential value. And because you're holding one Class A stock, the rest of your Class A stocks will all be Class A for the rest of your life and for your children's lives. And that's the whole key of buying IPOs, is you want Class A stocks because you are now a shareholder in the company. When you buy shares of a company, that's been around, like if I buy Lockheed Martin right now, I am not a shareholder in the company unless I purchase a Class A share, and they don't always offer them for sale, but they do in an IPO. So this is something that you want to be involved in. I want to own some Class A shares in Gemini for sure, but I also want to make sure that I secure my bag and I can grow that exponentially, because Gemini, I do believe, is going to be a massive project, and that will be generational wealth that I can pass on to my family. How about Kamala? What about Kamala? Tell me.
Klarna.
Klama?
Klarna.
I can't see, okay? I'm wearing sunglasses in a dark room. All right, chat, let me turn up the lights a little bit. Oh, yeah, I can see a little bit. Klarma. It sounds weird to me. What is Klarma? Is that a coin? Jay, if you were a subscriber, I'd probably be jumping on it right now. We'd be looking into it, but I decided no more free A, okay? You got to be at least engaged in the Discord to get free A, all right? No more free A. I'm tired of giving out TA to the community, and other creators are stealing my predictions and copying it and then calling me the copycat. So there will be no more free A. You will need to be engaged in the Discord so that I know who is watching the content and I know who's copycatting. So if you want your TA, you got to get in the Discord. No soup for you, exactly. And all you guys, I want to give you free A, okay? I just don't want to give it to these shiesty TikTok creators that are stealing my content and then calling me the thief. So I will be giving TA for you guys, but you're going to have to join in the Discord after the live. So after the live, we're going to be in there. We're going to be hanging out. So make sure you click the link in my bio, join the Discord, get in the TA class, become a deluxe subscriber, and message me directly, and I help coach you and guide your hand through crypto. But I'm telling you where it's at. You basically get the whole package with the TA class. When you get in the TA class and you're in it, you get access to on-demand TA. You can message me directly. You can talk to me on the phone. You can get coaching from me. You can get trading advice from me. You can get everything that you are looking for all in one place. And we're doing it on phone calls. We're doing it on live, and we're sharing it with the community. So it's not just one person that I'm giving this information to. I'm giving it to you all. So you're all learning everything all at once. Bellstar, thank you very much for the hand hearts. I'm
Klarna,
gonna send
the one he's talking about, is seeking 14 billion valuation and upcoming IPO. That's why he brought it up.
Okay. An upcoming IPO. You know what, dude? What I would tell you to do is go in to the Discord and drop it in the chat. And the people in Discord are the real ones. They're the ones that are really engaged with this show. They're the ones that are actually trading with us. They're the ones I'm literally on the phone with for 12 hours sometimes while we're trading together. Because I'm a day trader too. So we're trading together. So like, if you drop that in there and you're in the circle with us and we're all trading this, you're going to get all that free A, man. You can get all the free A you want. What's up, Nicholas? How you doing? Glad to see you. All right, so let's talk, Jesse. How's my day going? My day's going great. I think Jesse's day is going better. She is in the red, right? How are your bags looking?
The red? Oh, I didn't touch them. Although I'm not happy about how the market went, but every time that dude talks, my bags look more sad, but that's why I have everything in stable coins. So I'm keeping myself safe until I know it's gonna dip harder once more bad news comes out, I'll buy in then.
Where do we trade on? We trade on Discord. So click the Discord link in my bio. That's where we all trade together. And I'll tell you what, I took some major losses in the market because I wasn't paying attention, and things dipped, and I took some losses. You know what, chat? I made all those losses back and profit within 2 to 4 hours of trading with the class. And I'm already back in the green on a red day. While everybody else was in the red, we were in the green. So, you know, here's your sign, you know, to do something different. And you can still hodl your bags. You can still hold on to things, you know. Look at Josh. Like, Josh is hodling his bags, but you can also trade as well. But you need to give them the full picture.
You need to give them the full picture. They are literally breathing and eating, trading. They're not living a life. They're not even stopping to eat or take a drink. It is, if you do what they're doing, please expect to have a day where you can just completely devote to it, because there is no, oh, I'll come in for 5 minutes and leave. That's just not how that works. And it won't work. You have to
we're
stay
plugged in. We
with
are
them
locked
together.
in trading. Josh is being smart, and I did tell him that that was a good strategy to wait a little bit and then get out after the moon cycle, and that I did not blame him for that. Totally get it. But he is also locked in with us. There are people that are in this, and they're just sitting on the sideline watching what we're doing and absorbing the information. Those people are going to do really well because they're just learning first. Invest in yourself before you invest in the market. I get it. If you're skeptical, be skeptical, but see it happen in front of your 2 eyes, and then all of a sudden your mind opens and it breaks, and you realize, wow, what have I been doing this whole time? I've been buying lottery tickets.
Keep in mind, this isn't for everybody. I know sometimes, like, they are hyped up and they're excited and they're talking about it because it is exciting, but it's not going to be for everyone. They move at a very fast pace. So, but if that's something you're interested in, organized chaos, that you want to get into that Discord.
Yeah, and you know, another thing is if you're only got $100 in the market, this isn't for you. Okay, you need to have a good $1,000 swing bag. You need to have at least $1,000 to play with to make some money. I'm going to be honest with you. Not everybody can do this. I don't want to take your money from you if you've only got 50 to $100 in the market. Just leave it, okay? Hodling is your best chance, okay? You're buying a lottery ticket. But if you're an actual trader, you're an actual investor, and you've got serious money in the market, and you're seeing, you know, tens of thousands of dollars of losses and gains over the time, you could literally be turning that into hundreds of thousands of dollars in gains in days. Literally, I think Big Baller cleared $47,000 in 1 day of trading. In 1 day of trading in the group, the dude cleared $40,000. That's the kind of money we're making. And we're doing it every day. Some days we take losses, right? But we actually don't actually take losses. We recoup our losses that day. So it's really just breaking even. We either break even or make money. That's where we're at. Mother Dragon says, holy doly. Yeah, there is some serious money that we are making here. And it, you know, that's, you know, with a $10,000 bag. You have the potential to make 40, 50K off of a $10,000 bag, maybe a $20,000 swing bag. So if you've got $100,000 in the market, why not take a small percentage of it and do something and grow your bags exponentially? What size trades money wise are you guys using on average? Anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 is about where we're at. Some people are in for, like, you know, 2 or 3K. Some are in for 5K. Some are in for 10K. I'm only trading with 1,000. You know, I'm doing it with $1,000 bag, and my goal is to, by the end of this cycle, turn that $1,000 into $100,000. obviously with more capital, you're going to make more gains. But also you don't want to have too big of a bag and be too greedy, because then you have the potential of becoming the exit liquidity where so much runs in that people actually jump out. So usually I'd say around, one to 10 grand is a good swing bag. It's the perfect amount.
It's also high volatility trading.
Yeah.
And
you're going to take losses,
clear,
but you're going to make those losses back.
But you need to, I get how you're selling it, and I get that it's worked for you guys, but it also hasn't in some cases. So just be
it's a numbers game
as possible.
We're playing averages here, right? So when we make a mistake, we just take a loss and we go to the next one. And if we take a loss again, we go to the next one. And we could take 5-10 losses in one day, and that one win makes it all back and then profit.
Yeah,
and we're having a good time.
I couldn't do it either.
Like, Jesse, you're in the chat with us. We're having a good time, right?
I'm just making sure that you guys don't get out of control. But yeah, I was listening last night, and it's just boom, 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 all over the place. And I'm like, wow, yeah, I don't have the energy or time for that. But it was cool listening to their process, because I was busy and I was just kind of listening in. And they're just, they're all working together, and it's very fast paced. Like you got to keep up. You keep up, you get left behind. And it was nice to hear their what's the best way to say it?
Yeah, that's on a slow day, Jesse. That's not like on a good green day.
That's a slow day.
It's like we are pumping them out one after the other.
Some
God
of us
candle
don't
after
have
God
time
candle.
to spend 12 hours on a call. Like, we have to take care of kids and cook and clean and run our other businesses. So not all of us can really make time for that, but if it works for you, it works for you. What is life? Apparently, crypto.
And that's the thing. Mother have stuff to do. Yes, I know, Mother. And that's the thing is, if we're on Discord, you could literally take just a couple hours, and dedicate it and do well. There's still money to be made in a few hours' time. Especially on like a day where it's moving, you could have 10 to 20 trades done within a matter of a couple hours. That's how high frequency we're trading. We're on Discord. You're gonna click the link in my bio and go to the Discord, and in general, just type a message that you're looking to get into the TA class, and that's where we're doing all these trading. I would love to, but kids take my attention away. I get it. Hey, if you did it here and there too, it's not something. We're also doing swing trading in there as well. So if you're not looking to high frequency trade, we're swing trading where you can buy in and then come back and get out in a couple of weeks after you've made your money. So it doesn't necessarily have to be high frequency. We do swing trading as well. We do long-term trading as well. There's something for everybody. I will tell you that for sure. But what I would say is get in there and learn. Educate yourself.
Oh yeah, we troll Josh on a daily basis. It makes me feel better.
Yeah, so the group trading is only for the people that are in the TA class. And I have a set schedule for the TA class. We do a 1-hour class once a week every Sunday, but we're trading together. Even when I'm not there, these guys are savages. They are trading 24 hours a day around the clock. There was someone in there hunting and sniffing out a coin at any given moment. That just sold me. We control people. I'm in. Oh my gosh. AB, you are so bad.
It's a lot of fun. It really is.
Simon says, I'm hoping to retire by 2030 if you keep TAing like you have been. I'm glad that I can help you, buddy.
That's so sweet.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I am here to retire people. That is my goal out of all this. My goal is to retire an army of people that have nothing to do but sit on TikTok and trade with me and hang out. That's my goal, right? All right.